Hello, and welcome to My Time TV. This is Community TV with Adaire, TV for you by TV from me. This is where I talk to people in the community who are doing exceptional things and amazing things to add value to the lives of people around them. Now, this could be anything from meditation, it could be a yoga class, it could be learning to cook, reading tarot cards, healing, physical fitness or gardening, anything that you're interested in, whatever you're interested in, it's going to be covered here. So I'm really glad that you're joining us today, and I don't have a special guest for you today, but what I do have is a special announcement. Now, I'm using the the VLive TV platform, and I've just popped there we go, that's better. I did a little frame for it and it was just looking a little bit gooby, so I thought I'd take it off. But what we are doing is today I would like to announce that we're in soft launch for a very special website. Now, I've been community director on a website called Find the Best One for some time now, and it has been the website itself has been 8 years in the making, so it's been quite a journey for the developer, a gentleman called Tony Dyson. So let me just wanted to pop the link in, the copy link. Let's see, so we can get the link out there for people to be able to watch the broadcast if they want to. They are more than welcome to join me in the broadcast, which would be fantastic. And let's see, I didn't schedule it today, so it's a little bit My Time TV online. Well, be quiet. That would have been a bit of echo there. So we're just talking about the Find the Best One website. Now, it was developed, the concept came into being about 8 years ago, 9 years ago, and the director and the owner of the website is a gentleman called Tony Dyson, and he is a visionary, I think, in terms of developing something that's actually going to help us to celebrate what the best is in a website. Let's just see, just pop it down here. So join us. Yeah, so I've popped the link down below in the comment section, so you can join us in the broadcast if you would like to. And if not, let's see if I can just get that to, if you can't join us in the broadcast, that's fine. More than welcome to just type in your comments, and I'll try to respond to them as best we can. So once we get this set up, it's taking a bit longer than what I'd like, but here we go. Okay, so this is Community TV with Adaire, and I'm talking about a website called Find the Best One, and I'm going to give you a little demonstration about how it works, because I think it's something that is really one of the a great resource for us. And I know for myself, when I started to when you use, you have your favorite plumber and you have your favorite electrician, and or if you don't, or if you've moved and you're living in another suburb or come from interstate and you don't know anyone in the area, the immediate area, this would be a great resource to have. It's only available in South Australia at the moment, and I think it's something that everybody should get on board with, because it is something that's really quite exciting. And I'll show you, actually probably better than to speak about it. What I'll do is I will share my screen and I'll go over it with you, and you can just have a look at it, how it works, and then sign up for it. Sign up and give it a bell. You'll be able to see like how it goes for yourself, which is it's available to everybody at the moment. So I'll just pop this up into the broadcast, and here we go. So this is the website. It is findthebestone.com.au. So I'll write that here. Find the best one.com.au. I can see this is something that's going to be available quite widely once it's up and running fully, and I think it's going to be an absolute boon for a resource for you. We do have a Facebook business page, and hey Joe, how you doing? Thanks for the thumbs up. Good to see you here. We do have a Facebook business page, and that's in soft launch at the moment as well. So I'll just walk you through how you can use Find the Best One to your advantage. Let's just start with what you can do is when you want to start, you can actually I'll just log out. Okay, so now we're logged out. So your home screen is findthebestone.com.au. So we're at the home screen here, and then what you can do is if you first starting, you just click on rate or join. So just either way, you can click on rate, and what it will come up with, find the best one. So you put in your username. Now you can use anything for a username. It's not actually the doesn't have to be your real name. I've chosen to use my real name, but you can call yourself anything from Aphrodite to Zeus. It doesn't matter as long as you know what your username is. It can be totally anonymous, and that's totally okay. Pop your username in, a password, confirm your password. What you'll get then is we're here where it's got membership type. You can put community member or trial professional member. If you are not a business, you will put in community member. Community membership is free forever, and you will be able to access this for as long as you want to use it, and it will never be charged. For businesses and organizations, they will have an option of purchasing an annual, like a space on the website for their own information, where they can change up their information for it's less than I think it's $60 a year for solo like businesses, and for organizations it's $100 a year. But if you're a trial professional, you can have a trial for free. If somebody rates you, you can come in and you can join as a trial professional member. But we're looking at community members only today. So if you're a member of the community and you'd like to have access to the website, Find the Best One, you are welcome to come in, go to findthebestone.com.au and fill in the details here. You do your verification and join. So what I'll do is I will log in. When you fill in the details, you'll be sent a verification email. You need to verify your email address, and then you'll be automatically entered into the system. So I've chosen to use my real name. So my username is just Adaire, and my password is that. I'll ask it to remember me, and then I'll log in. Save, doesn't matter. Okay, so when you are once you become a member, then you will find that you come into you have your own space in the website where you can see who I've rated people already, and you can actually sort of use this website to rate as many people as you want. But then it also, what it does is, if you are looking for a hairdresser or a physio, say you're looking for a physio and you're living in the Golden Grove area, and the physios have had really good ratings. They're our family member partners at the moment, but as more people start rating, more businesses will be coming on board. So it's all quite new. So it's a bit like chicken and egg at the moment. But when you do rate them, then you actually nobody else gets access to this except for me. So this is mine. I've got a nice little avatar there. And it is, so I've been a member since November the 3rd, 2015. So it has been a couple of years in the making, this has. So let's just pop that out of there. So as you can see, I've rated the plumber, I've rated an electrician, I've rated a business coach, I've rated a computer repairer. And what I can do now is I can come back here, because when I want to use them again, all of these details are here. So if I want to go back to my electrician, then I can have a look and see his details. So I've given him 100% because he was absolutely really brilliant in all aspects. I thought he was a really good electrician, and I can see my rating. Only I can actually see my rating, but the ratings do they do get the people do have got the good ratings. They do get onto the here, and they come up as ones that have had good ratings, because what we want to do is find the whole purpose of this website is to help people to find the sorry, I'm getting start again. What we want to do is find the best local professional or tradesperson in any service or trade industry and avoid the worst. So instead of a naming and shaming, it is a, celebrating the best, and it's all by community, it's all peer rated. So they don't buy ratings, we rate them according to our own experience with them. So this is one of the things that I think is brilliant about this website. So what you do is you save time, you save money, you save pain, and you actually gain rewards for being involved. So what it means, you can search for the right professional, tradesperson or business, and it will meet your needs and your expectations because they've been rated by other people in your community. You can rate those whose service you have used, and their details will be automatically updated. You can do members tips, what to ask, what to watch out for. A great example of that I heard was with a orthodontist. If someone says that your kids need braces and you don't know anything about it, then you can go to the members section, and you can ask, does anybody know about what's the right things to say, what's the right questions to ask, what's a reasonable price that you would pay for braces for a kid, so rather than sort of paying the earth or paying too much and getting a poor service. So the fact sheets, again, they're full of valuable information. I'll show you those in a moment. They've got checklists and tools that help you to understand what you should be looking for and also what to avoid. And also, I think what's really special about this is you can receive discount vouchers every single time you rate somebody. So it's a good incentive to rate. So you can get discount vouchers for our partner members, and they're more and more are coming on board all the time. There are no adverts on this site, none at all. It is just information. So you get the information and the knowledge that you need at the right time to make the right decision on who to use. So whether it is a haircut or whether it's braces for your kids' teeth, I think it's going to be a real boon. And I think especially for people who are like females and using mechanics, and it would be good to have this website populated by people who have found female-friendly mechanics, because I found in the past that until we found a really good mechanic, that you didn't know whether you could trust them to tell you what was really wrong or right with your car. And I sort of found, because I didn't have huge knowledge any knowledge really in how a car worked, and so if they could tell me anything and I would believe it. So to come here, you have absolute peace of mind, because you know that people are recommending people that they've had experience with, and their personal experience. So then you'll know that it is actually the best one, and you can make a more informed choice about what service provider that you use. So what you can do is, let's just go and have a quick look. I'll just move this document out the way. how you do it. Let's have a sip of water. Okay, so how do you get involved? So you go in and all you do to start, you just click on rate. So you go to findthebest1.com.au, find the best number one, and you can enter a service. Now, because I've rated the plumber and the electrician and the business coach and some of the others, I'm actually going to rate a venue today, and I'm going to rate Kumunga House. Now, this is a venue where they do office space for sole operators, it's like a social enterprise, and it's run by Pip Robinson down in Victor Harbor, and I was down there with my business coach a few weeks ago. It was lovely. Pip's got a cafe that she's attaching next to it. It's actually straight across the road from the railway station and in the middle of Victor Harbor, and it's got a really nice feel. It's a 100-year-old cottage, and she's got facilities where you can go in, you can hire a room for an hour or a couple of hours, or you can have board meetings in there. You can hire office space if you want to get out of the office, if you're doing if you're running a business by yourself, or if you just want to go down and sit in the cafe. That's going to be up and running. They're in the middle of actually putting the cafe together when I was down there a few weeks ago. So I want to rate Kumunga House. And so what I would do, I would put venue, but I don't actually think that's going to, so it will say no record found. So if you do find, but if I want to rate a plumber, it would come up plumber or gas fitter, electrician. So the standard ones, electricians there, hairdresser, hairdresser. All right, so I think there's about 150 different categories that you can use. So if you can't find the category that you're looking for, then just send us a message, and we'll see if we can help you get sorted out with that. But I want to put function venue because that one is there. So that's probably the closest one to the to what I'm looking for. And then we put business name. So that's Kumunga House. And phone number is, I have to take my glasses off for this one. So 8855-22180. How weird is that, taking your glasses off to see? Go figure. So, and then I can rate them. Oh, now it's saying there's no. So let's just do no details. It's because I haven't put them in yet. So if you have any questions, hey, Gordana, how you going? Good to see you here. Hello, hello. There we go. Gordana's here. How are you doing? How are you coping with the weather? Bit warm? There we go. So, okay, so now this is Pip, and we are going to Pip Robinson, suburb, Victor Harbor, populate, street, there, railway terrace. Now, if I can find the email, I don't think she's got an email address on here. kumungahouse.com.au. Nice, Gordana, thanks, I'm goof. I think interpreted that actually means thanks, I'm good. So, sorry, that was funny. Yeah, that's good. Cool. All right, so we'll just put the website here, kumungahouse.com.au. I'm surprised that there's no, I'll just see if there's an email in Facebook. So that is a bit odd. I thought there would be an email on here. Doesn't say. unless I'm not looking properly. No, it doesn't seem that there is. So we'll just see if we can find their Facebook page, the house, and emails. I think if you can at least get an email address, it is probably more important than for the business than using a phone number. Having a phone number is good, because once the phone number's in there, if I need to go back to Victor again and I want to hire a venue or a room to do some business with, then I'm going to have the number there and I can give Pip a call at any time. So having the number there is useful for myself, but having the email there is useful, because I'm just having a look here, because then what we'll do is it will be able to mean that Find the Best One will be able to reach out to people, or like to him. There we go. Messenger. It hasn't got an email address. That is odd, odd, odd. There we go. Got Messenger but no email address. So we'll have to leave the email out, and I'll rate. And it was great. I felt comfortable. Pip was very, very accommodating. So the facilities are excellent. I'll give her a 10. She made brilliant coffee and tea. She gets a 10 for that. She gets a 10 for the staff and service. She was it, but she was really making sure that we were comfortable and that we, had everything we needed. Value for money, absolutely a 10, and I would go there again. Then I would just go, now this is for me, I would just go understanding and helpful. My comments were, so if I want to work from these comments are for me, for nobody else. Therefore, so if I go to several different places and I want to remember, then I've got, okay, these are the comments and they're just for myself to see. The owner of the business I'm rating doesn't see them at all. All right. So then that's that rating done. And then I can go to my email, and what happens is I will get a voucher for rating. So every time you rate, you get a voucher. Now the voucher could be for a percentage off your physio appointment. It could be a 2-for-1 deal with a local restaurant. It could be a free coffee at Chibo's. Tony Dyson, who is the director or the owner of this website, he's negotiating with people at the moment, because we're in startup, it's in soft launch, so there's stuff coming on all of the time that's going to be of increasing immense value to you as a community member who's going to be using the website. So the other thing I wanted to draw to your attention is the fact sheets here. Now, what you can do, say you are looking for a fact sheet. Not all of these have been populated. They will be populated completely at some point in time in the future, but here is a good one. So let's have a look at dentist. So say we want to go to the dentist and we're worried about picking the right dentist, about getting the right service. We can search for a fact sheet. Now, this I think is a real, this and the vouchers are really two things that make this website a standout for me, is that what you can do, if you have a look here, it's called What to Look For, associations and qualifications, fee structure, good and bad experiences, news and facts, references, or pages. So just look at the top ones. It talks about what to expect. There is some where appropriate and where available. We've got some video footage there that you can have a look at, and then it's got dental specialty groups. Why would you use this profession? And then we can go next. 10 tips on finding a good dentist. Okay, so this is something that you would like to that you want to, if you want to, because we all want to go and find a good dentist and see them regularly, don't we? But this is really good good advice as to 10 tips on finding a good dentist. So you know what to look for, what to look out for here. So it gives you an idea of the things that dentists do that are good and things that to look out for. So it's about finding the best ones. So the best dentists are usually members of certain associations, the industry associations. They've got these qualifications, this type of thing. So they're each of these categories will have at some point have fact sheets that are detailed about what it is that what it is that you look for when you are looking for, say you're looking for an air conditioning installer or a bricklayer or a builder, a carpenter, any of these sort of things. You know, you can see they're grouped under health and medical, home and garden, business services, family and lifestyle. So you can eventually, that not all of them have fact sheets, and we're getting fact sheets written where we're looking for experts in those particular fields to be writing the fact sheets, and then we'll be having them validated and then putting them into the website. So it's, like I said, it's new, it's chicken or egg. We need people to start to use it and start rating people, businesses. And once you've started rating businesses, you receive your voucher. The businesses will receive advice that they've been rated, and they'll have opportunity to become engaged in the website as well. It's also really really handy because the there we go. I think it's really handy. Oh dear, that's me just being so damn impatient. Okay, there we go. Stop clicking the mouse. It's also really handy because it's all in one spot. And I showed you before where my details were. Now, the organisations, the businesses don't get any record of that, but they get notified that they've been rated. It doesn't tell them who has rated them, and they'll get an opportunity to engage in the website. They will get an opportunity to become a paying member. And like I said, that is for either $60 a year, which is like really, really reasonable for sole operators, sole traders, or for organisations, it's $100 a year. Now, this is something that once we get to critical mass, and you can go in and you'll be able to just search for a dentist, you'll be able to search for a hairdresser, or you'll be able to search for an optometrist or hypnotherapist even, and you'll be able to find the best one. And it's based on what community says. So it's actually based on what your peers and other members in the community tell you, what they think is the best one, and you will be able to find the best one and avoid the worst. The other thing with this is there is a monthly draw where you will get, if you participate, you will be getting an opportunity to go into the draw for a $100 voucher, and that is usually for a service. So you could spend that with one of our providers when the providers start, and I think that's like it could be the physio, or it could be a voucher to use at the local at the restaurant, or so there's significant wins or the significant incentives for becoming involved. And I think now with founding members, we're looking for founding members to come on board and to start rating and to receive their vouchers, but also going to the draw every month for a $100 gift voucher that will benefit you and to be spent with some of our partner organisations. So that's Find the Best One. If you did have any questions, please ask. We do have a website, it's findthebestone.com.au that you were just looking at, and we also have a Facebook business page, which is still part. It's like we haven't done a lot with it, but it's starting to ramp it up now as we start to get the word out that there is this new resource out there that's going to make your life a lot easier. So that's it for this week's show, Community TV with Adaire. And I'm Adaire Palmer, and I look forward to seeing you next week again on mytimetv.live for Community TV with Adaire, 2 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time. Have a great week, everybody. Bye for now.